Guys, so I'm going to walk through price and offer elasticity testing. Now, I'm telling you now, this is potentially one of the most impactful tests you can run in your business. And this coincides with the other modules that will teach you about how to optimize your offers to literally double your business. I have doubled revenue, I don't know, countless times over 3-4 years just because of this testing mechanism. So the point of me showing you this is going to be more in a visual sense so you understand how it kind of works and how powerful it can be. Now, it does affect these main things, right? Your conversion rate for starters. It affects your AOV, affects the lifetime value of your customers. It affects the brand perception, depending on where you're priced in the market. And also then your retention, right? Depending on the perceived value and the way you structure your offers and price can dictate how much you retain your customers. And here's an example, right? This is the first example. Let's say your AOV is $100, your conversion rate is 3%, and your PPV, which is the metric that we use, that I think no one really speaks about. They do revenue per visitor, but no one cares about that. We care about profit per visitor, right? And let's say it's $2 based on this formula here. So now you lower the price by $10 and you increase the price by $10 to do a test. And because of that, your AOV or price now is $90 and your conversion rate is 3.5%. It's gone up a bit. On the right-hand side, your AOV is $110 or price $110, but your conversion rate's dropped to 2.5% because of the increase in price. Then you have your COGS, $30 for both. That's all the same. And this is what it looks like in terms of the profit per visitor. $2.10 on the left and $2 on the right. So as you can see, even though the AOV is lower, you're still making more per visitor, right? Now, let's take another example. Zoom out. Where the AOV, same. Your starting point is at $100. You increased it and decreased it. But now let's say on the right, your conversion rate is 2.75% for the 110 OV instead of 2.5% over here. And same COGS. But now all of a sudden, your profit per visitor is 220. And just note that in both circumstances, these two tests are better than your baseline here, and same over here. But as you can see, all these metrics are going to change. I'm just trying to give you the formula and the framework and the way it happens. That's why we recommend to use intelligence or something that is able to spit out these numbers for you, right? They should be able to extract the costs in Shopify, and then you can get your profit per visitor during your split test. And that's how you make decisions of which actual offer to keep going. So that's pretty simple there, right? Now, what kind of happens, right, as a net outcome of this? This allows you to get more revenue from the same amount of ad spend. So in the past, when we've cracked like a new offer, all of a sudden we relaunch old ads. And now old ads start to work again because we're able to get more profit per visitor, and old ads that weren't so profitable now become profitable. So that allows you to have like a higher surface area of creators that actually hit. And the creators start to fatigue slower because now you have a bigger pool of people to market to and that are converting. And then also this means is that you have more customers and more monthly recurring revenue, hopefully with your repeat customers. So you can see all the flow-on effects of just consistently testing different offers. And once again, use the offer framework that we created to be creative about it. It might be a product with a free gift. It might be BOGO. It might be whatever it might be, right? The point is for you to create an offer that's the most beneficial to generating the most profit per visitor, okay? That's the game you're playing. Offers and angles. I feel like I repeat myself 1,000 times, but that's what it's all about for a lot of you guys up until, I don't know, millions a month. So another thing to note is that this testing doesn't really stop, especially as the brand grows, because you'll be able to increase your price points and you'll see the conversion rate will start to stick if you're doing everything correctly on the brand side. For example, Cure Our Mask, we started at $2.99, maybe $3.29. Now we're sometimes selling it for $3.99, which is a substantial increase, which gives us more margin, right? More profit per visitor, which allows us to spend more money on ads and allows us to grow. This is the game we're playing. I hope this kind of makes sense. If you have any questions, hit me up. But getting software like Intelligems or something so you can run these tests, I think will be critical. And the more I speak to a lot of you guys in the community, I don't think you guys are running enough tests or being creative enough with your offers. You need to make an irresistible offer, make it so stupid that people will have to buy it and optimize it for the highest profit per visitor. Hope that helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one.